guys, so I'm going to start working on the interior of the Sensation Comics, and many of these wraps, as you can see here, are dirty, and they have, starting at this page, which is a page right after the center fold, you have these tears. So these tears can be fixed while they're still wet. We can use some Tengujo tissue, Japanese repair tissue, and these can be salvaged quite nicely. I can replace them, of course, with the equivalent from the donor book, this book here, but I think the color is a bit off, right? You can see the color is going to be off and they're going to be standing out. Also, the graphic, if I were to show you quickly here, let me just see which one this is. Excuse me while looking for it. All right, here it is. You can see the graphic is a bit not aligned on the top especially. So if you go here this way, excuse me, if you go this way, right, you can see this is, the logo is slightly up, right, and the graphic starts a little bit premature. So I'm gonna have to refrain from using the donor books wraps, and in lieu leave this book intact and just use the donor centerfold from that remainder book. So the remainder book does have nice pages, I have to say, nice wraps, but these will be also nice once we are done with them, and I'm going to stick with that. All right, guys, so we're going to start with the splash page and the wrap that has the splash page. We're going to do that one first, and we are going to do just an aqueous bath with calcium hydroxide and betaine. At the same time, we're going to repair this tear so that it's aligned better and looks better. And some of these folds we're going to be able to unfold once it is slightly wet, so we don't harm the book any further. All right, guys, let's begin with the process. We're going to be using the Hay method here. All right, we start with this side down. We have the folds here we have to repair, of course, unfold. We have one here, and then of course pay attention to the tears. We have a tear here, we have a tear here. We have to support this with Tengujo tissue, most likely. You have these tears around the staple that needs to be also repaired or supported with Tengujo tissue. So we'll do that, guys. All right, here's some warm tap water. This is 400 mils of water, and we're gonna just add it and let it penetrate throughout. You can see the steam coming out of it. It's not hot, actually, it's just about 50 degrees or so. Repairing these dog ears at the same time. Okay, here we go. It's just a matter of letting it sit. I'm not going to be touching it much. After this rocking, that's enough, and then we'll come back and in 10 minutes. All right, it's been 10 minutes, guys, and you can see the color here tells you that a lot of these impurities and the tannins ran out even with just warm water, right? So 10 minutes later, we have a solution here that we're gonna get rid of. It's probably quite acidic. I can measure the pH of that to see what it is. And it's probably gonna be acidic, right? So let's see. And it looks like it is pH 4. pH 4 is pretty acidic, right? Would you say? Yeah, that's pretty acidic. So we're gonna use a combination of calcium hydroxide, betaine, and water. And and this should bring up the pH nicely in the book. But first I'm gonna have to take the solution out from here. So we'll dump it into another, and we're gonna now go ahead and add the calcium hydroxide betaine solution. And we'll see what, this is a pH 10 solution right now, about 450 mils of it. Give it a rocking here. And it's pH 10, so I measured it already, but let's just measure it again just so you guys know. pH 10, right? Here it is. It's pH 10, right there. Right? I don't like these pH strips too much because they bleed. You see how they bleed? But I don't have the other ones left anymore. All right, we'll let this sit for 10 minutes. We'll give it a rocking every so often just to ensure things are in motion here as far as the tannin, as the acid getting out of the wrap. And then we'll see how that goes. You see that? It's already happening. The magic is happening. All right. All right, guys, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the book. Looks like some color, definitely, right? We lost some of that color, probably green or blue or something interacted with the yellow, right? And if I measure to meet the pH, it should be still alkaline, but probably pH 9 or so. This is pH 9, right on the money, right there, right? pH 8, pH 9, around there, right? So the cover should be deacidified because the pre-wetting ensures that the the pre-wetting ensures that the wrap pH is going to be the same pH as the surrounding liquid. So we should be good there, guys. All right. So I'm gonna take this and dump it again into a waiting cup, get rid of it, and like this, give it a quick washing, rinsing, if you will, with the calcium hydroxide solution, and then call it a day, right? All right, guys, a quick final rinse now with the pH 10 calcium hydroxide solution. So this is the same as I started with, and this is going to be just for a quick rinse like this, right? So we don't end up with any colors on in the book here. Okay, get rid of this. Right, and that we should be good now. We can take this wrap and deal with the tears. All right, guys, we're ready to do the repair now on these tears. Put this to the side. We start off by brushing the areas to be treated with a solution containing nori and methyl cellulose. This area is going to get it, right? This area here, these areas here, and these areas here, right? And then here, let's see, here it is. Just add more methyl cellulose. And of course, there's a big rip here. We're gonna be supporting it also with methyl cellulose. Okay, let's get started, guys. So we'll do this corner first. This will be pressed while it's drying, so I'm not concerned too much about pressing it now. I'm just applying the metal cellulose and then more directly to it, right? And should I do this corner here? I might as well, right? And then here, of course, okay. All right, and we have right here, long tear. And you really won't see these once everything is pressed. They hide pretty well. You need just a little piece for this corner, not a huge piece. Here we go. Just additional support. And this tear here. This one didn't work. Let's do another one. Okay, this tear here. There we go. And this tear here. Do this one this way. And of course this tear here and these tears. Do this here first. It's going to be a nice solid wrap, guys, when I'm done with it. And a small piece for here. And finally, this area here, right? My hands are a bit wet, so I gotta use tweezers, it's best. Here we go. You want the staple area nice and supported here, right, because of the rips. Rips go this way and this way, so we covered them. All right, anything else? We covered this, covered that, covered this, this. Done. Okay. So all we need now is a good press in my Vivor press, which I really like. I have two of them now. One broke and I managed to fix it, but before I managed to fix it, I bought another one, so I have two now. Two Vivors that do the work for me. Okay, this is gonna go to, let me cover it first with the other remain. It's gonna go straight on paper towels and into the press, right? Here we go. ready then. And into the press it goes. All right, guys, let's take a look at the wrap. And if it does present well, I think I'll do the other wraps the same way, is using betaine as part of the wash, because it does lighten a little bit better. Look at that, that's nice actually. It's very nice. Remove this. Repairs are invisible, I have to say. They're really, really good. Well done. I just have to trim them. Looks nice and sturdy. The betaine adds that sturdiness to the wrap. You just have to try it yourself to see what I mean by that. So I think I'll do the rest of the wraps the same method. We'll do the hay method, and we'll do the repairs after the washes. And if there is any dry cleaning on these, I'll do afterwards. I think this needs some dry cleaning here, but overall it's nice and presents pretty well.